What's up, guys? My name is Jake.
And I'm Alan.
And together we should be golfing.
We should.
Well, we're 3-0.
We're 3-0.
Hey, we've got a bunch of Georgia fans that we're friends with, not only actually a former player, and somebody in the comments here that we've went back and forth with. And we're heartbroken for you guys. Honestly, what a freaking game.
Incredible game. I mean, by far one of the best I've seen.
We thought that we were going to have to shut it off. It was so ugly in the first half, and then Georgia came storming back. Alabama didn't play particularly bad in the second half.
No.
Georgia just showed us that they're Georgia. And, unfortunately, you guys, as Georgia fans, ran into who I believe to be one of the best college receivers I've ever seen in my life, in Ryan Williams.
At 17.
At 17,
17 years old.
Dude can't even rent a car, go to get his own hotel room or nothing, and he's out there quite literally making moves that remind me of like Star Wars or The Matrix.
The Matrix, yeah.
I mean, the whole like float, jab, spin, go back, and then the catch he made in the first half where he juggled it. Just absolutely incredible. But we're on to something here with predicting these games. We're 3-0. We predicted a close game last week with Alabama and Georgia.
Yeah, 31-30.
31-30 was our prediction, and the final score was
41-34.
So it was close, and had Georgia scored a touchdown there, maybe missed an extra point, we're gone for two and made it. We could have had a 1-point game, and it could have gone either way, but alas, it was not to be, and Alabama goes ahead and takes the victory there to bring us at the WSBG Prediction Center to 3-0. This week we are moving to the Big Ten. Oregon is playing Michigan State. I think we all know what we're expecting out of that game. Interesting storylines there with Jonathan Smith, who was Oregon State's coach, for those of you that don't know, now coaching Michigan State, coming back to Eugene. I think Oregon's going to take care of business there, and next week we are definitely doing Oregon-Ohio State. So Oregon, our favorite team, will get its day on the channel. But today we're going to go a little north and head up to Seattle, where our arch nemesis, I don't have enough words that I can say on the family-friendly channel to describe them, but the Huskies are going to go ahead and take on the Michigan Wolverines, which is a great moment for us to segue into the fact that we are actually heading to Ann Arbor to go to the Oregon-Michigan game. So if you're watching this, you're a Michigan fan, you go to their games, we are going to be there, and we would love to meet you. So if you're cool with a couple Ducks who are migrating north for that weekend in November, coming, meeting you, crashing your tailgate, doing whatever, I'll buy you drinks. I promise it'll be great. We just want to meet some of you and kind of mix it up. And obviously it'll be our first trip to Michigan, first trip to Ann Arbor.
The big house.
The big house, man. My first earliest memory as a Duck fan, and Michigan fans, close your ears because this probably isn't a great memory for you, but watching Dennis Dixon in there it was like 2008, 2007. Ran the Statue of Liberty play and then went into the end zone. And ever since then, I've always wanted to go. Michigan is definitely my favorite Big Ten team. So going and cheering for the Ducks, obviously we're homers, but still going to be really cool to be part of that atmosphere and get to see the big house. But without further ado, Oregon, Michigan, we're going to do 10 shots at, we're actually at Chambers Bay here, which we've played before in real life. Hosted a U.S. Open where Jordan Spieth won. We were there on that Saturday and Sunday for the weekend. We're going to do 10 shots at Chambers Bay, and then we'll show you the Michigan course once we're done here, and then we'll walk you through exactly how we score the points, and it's going to be a great video. Okay, guys, so like we said, welcome out to Chambers Bay here. This is actually in Pierce County, I think is where it's at, down just south of Seattle, but absolutely an awesome course. If you're ever in Washington, it's a must play. They've actually, most of the criticism it received from the actual U.S. Open were the greens and how they were a little bumpy. And we played it the year that the U.S. Open was there. Granted, that was almost 10 years ago, if not 10 years ago.
Yeah, 2016, right?
Yeah, 15.
15,
15, I think. And yeah, the greens were struggling. We have POA, which is a grass that kind of comes in and takes everything over. And I believe they planted Find Fescue, and Find Fescue and POA. POA is going to win in the Pacific Northwest all the time. So it was really bumpy because POA actually grows really quickly, whereas the fescue grows at a more measured rate. So recently, within the last 3 years or so, they actually switched all the greens over to being just POA. Which is awesome, and all the reviews, the people that I know that have been up there to play since they've done it, it's actually fixed the issues that they've seen with the greens. So we're excited. We hope that someday they get another U.S. Open because it's a great test for that. And I think now that they've had a second or a chance to go back and reflect on the spectator experience, there's going to be different ways that they route people, because that was certainly an issue as well. But par 3, third hole, up there it says 159. I'm going to play from 136. We might move Alan up just a tad bit.
Thank you.
But we'll do a flyover here. As you can see, what Chambers Bay is known for, having the bay behind it. The train tracks are there running, which is really cool. Tons of bunkers on this hole, and really bunkers everywhere on this course. I believe this was a former quartz quarry or sand quarry. There's a quarry element to this course, so you'll see all the sand there. Tucked pin, this is the Friday pins, I believe, and I think this is going to be a relatively low-scoring game, so we're kind of comfortable with that pin being there. But 136 playing downhill, I've got 8-iron, and I will take 10 shots. Again, the rules are, if you haven't watched our previous videos, inside of the 10-foot gimme circle is going to be a touchdown, so we'll give 7 points. Inside of 20 feet will be 3 points, so a field goal. And then we'll take 10 shots each, and then we'll add up the scores. Whoever the score says wins, who's the channel is picking. We're not rigging this whatsoever, even though I really would love Washington to lose by 70 and Michigan to win. But we're going to give it our best and let the results speak for themselves, because that's what we've done so far, and that's what's made us 3-0. So without further ado, I'll take my 10 shots. Yeah. So I've been playing a draw lately, and that's kind of what I was afraid of with this pin, was that I was going to have to aim a little bit more towards the center of the green and try and draw it in there. It should be pretty good.
That's a good one.
Sit, please. Go in.
Oh!
Wow.
Look at that. Touchdown Huskies.
So that would have been a disaster, because we've said if any of us make a hole-in-one on one of these videos that it's an auto win and the video stops. So not only would that have made this video a short video, but it also would have given a win to the Huskies. So here we go. 7 points for Seattle.
Another touchdown.
No, it's long.
I don't know. Oh,
yeah,
that was close. That looks like a field goal, though.
A field goal. Oh, that one didn't turn over.
You'd be happy with that in real life, though.
Oh, yeah. Wow, very close to a field goal there. I kind of drop kicked it. Could work out though. Nope.
Oh.
A little short. So I don't know if any of you do this, but when I'm trying to hit a draw, I have a tendency to kind of get too close to the ball sometimes, and that's what caused that drop kick, because I was just stuck. I got to remember to keep my distance correct. That's as good as I can hit it.
That's real good.
No way. Okay.
Oh, touchdown. 17.
Thin, but probably going to be a field goal still. Wow, that didn't go anywhere.
Yeah. That's a good one, too.
Yeah. I think I need to go play Chambers Bay.
I think you do, brother. I think that might be 8 or 9 shots right there.
Yeah, we'll check it.
Let's double check.
How many shots it was. Okay, Huskies, one more shot, 24 points. I have almost knocked it in 3 separate times for you, so I don't know that we need to let Alan move forward.
Well, I'm not going to score any points anyway. So.
It's a bunker. I hit it chunky. Okay, all right, well, that's 10 points, 24 points for us, or for Huskies, I should say. That pin spot and everything with my draw, that really suits my eye right now. So all good. We'll go ahead and move the tee up for Alan a bit, and then let him take his 10 shots.
All right, guys, it's the second half, so I'm going to take my 10 shots here. Like Jake mentioned, we moved up a little bit closer for me at 127. Certainly need all the help I can get. You know what, though? I tell you what, Huskies, don't count on much help from me. We'll see what I can get done here. And I have moved up to my 8-iron also. Okay, so probably not let off a little bit because it's probably going to go long if I let it rip. That is left and chunky. I tell you what, even though that green slopes to the left, there's not much, it's not drawn down much. And I am going right on everything because my over-the-top swing is, I tell you what though, I've been on the green, oh there, see, that one fell down a little bit.
Yeah, you hit it up to the top of the slope, that's gonna move.
Yeah, but anywhere in the middle, it's not sliding over.
Good shot. Oh my goodness.
Oh, just outside of field goal range.
Yeah. I mean, if there was ever a pin to give you a nightmare, it's one that's tucked left, you're aiming straight at it.
Yeah, this one's not very pleasant for me. That's okay. Golf's not supposed to be easy. That's right.
I'm going to point it out just to point it out, but Alan and I are wearing the same pair of shoes today.
Oh,
look at that. I did put my shoes on first thing this morning, so Alan...
I did not mean to do that,
following a trend.
I did not mean to do that, but Jake's got good taste. So
how many shots was that?
I think that's probably about 6, maybe 7. We'll check here in a minute. While these might not be scoring shots, Alan would be very, very happy with virtually every one of these shots.
Absolutely.
Because I'm on the green.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, we checked, so I got 2 more shots. So let's see if we can get on the board here, but not promising anything. We shall see. At least a field goal or something. I feel like I participated. That's right. Okay, last chance, summer dance here. To the right again. Okay, well, sorry Huskies, wasn't able to help, but between Jake and I, 24 points. I think that's a pretty respectable score. So we'll move on to the Michigan course, and we'll see you guys in a minute.
Okay, Huskies, 24 points for you there at Chambers Bay. We have transported ourselves to the University of Michigan golf course. Fun fact that I just learned is actually they use this golf course as parking for the football games, which is super cool. They do something similar at the Rose Bowl. There's a golf course down there next to the stadium that they use for parking. But yeah, really excited to come up there and see it. Wish we were coming up a day early so we could play this, but not going to happen with the travel schedule. We are on the 14th hole, par 3. I'm going to play it at 138 because I think this pin is a little easier than the last one. Again, we try and keep everything as balanced as possible because we want the course and the shots to decide here. We'll do a quick flyover just so you can see what we're dealing with. There's the stadium right back there. That's cool.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
We've got a really weird, cool, like half kidney bean shaped green. Not as much bunker trouble, but pin still, there's not a ton of room to run it up. I think I'm going to be able to hit my draw pretty close to right at that golf cart and have it come in. I have 8-iron. I'm concerned with the uphill that 8-iron is going to be a little short, but we will see what will happen and we will adjust on the fly. Again, 10 shots. We got to beat 24 points if we want Michigan to win, or if I shouldn't say we want to get 24 points or we're trying to beat, because we're not. We want this to actually do the talking.
Correct.
But 24 points is what Michigan needs to beat Washington here. Well, I think that's going to work.
Right out of the gate.
It's not going to be a touchdown, but
it's all right, though.
It's close.
It's all right, though.
8-iron's going to be enough. I just got to go at it a little bit more than with
Michigan's on the board.
With Chambers Bay. 3 points. That's right. Didn't draw.
Perfect distance, though.
Just outside of touch or field goal range there. It's gonna be long again, but really good. Oh, hit the pin.
Oh!
Oh my God!
Gosh! What the heck? That was almost a dunk. Hell, man. Should get something for that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we're chalking that up to like the ruling on the field stands. Like,
Yeah.
No, you know what we're chalking that up to? We're chalking it up to the same thing that happened in the Miami Virginia Tech game.
There you go.
Which, by the way, was completely rigged. That was Here's the thing. The video was inconclusive, so the call on the field should have stood.
Yep.
So if they call it on the field a touchdown, it's a touchdown. If they call it on the field an incomplete pass, it should have been an incomplete pass.
Yeah.
But my goodness, I was all over that. I kind of wanted to dunk that. That would have been really cool. But okay, no points on that one. 3 total. That's right. Oh, it's coming around. Should be a field goal at least.
Yep.
Guys, hitting a draw is so foreign for me. It's nice because I now have virtually eliminated the right side of the course with irons, but it's definitely different. If you would have seen me golf any time outside of the last maybe 3 months, draws were not an option. Skinny. Go. Oh, that was a big bounce.
Field goal.
Okay, field goal. So that's 9 points.
It's 9 points, yep.
Through 5 shots.
Yep.
We need some touchdowns here.
We do. There you go.
Gotta be one.
That's good. Touchdown.
Okay.
So 7, 16.
16. That's trouble.
I think that's 7, maybe 8, 7.
Okay, 3 more shots left. Michigan has 16. So we need at least another field goal here. Draw. Didn't draw.
It's going to be okay, though.
Yep.
Yep. So 19. 2 shots left.
Boy, I would have thought that pin on Chambers was tougher.
There you go.
Field goal again. Nope.
Nope.
Landed soft. Wow.
1 shot left, Jake.
Okay, 1 shot left, 19 points. Field goal puts the pressure on Allen.
I think that's it.
About as good as I can hit it. Short.
Roll up, roll up.
Short. Field goal.
Field goal, wow.
22-24. Allen's got to get a field goal unless he wants to give the Huskies the win here.
Oh, heavens.
So we're going to move him up to that red tee just to give him some extra yardage, and we'll be right back.
All right, guys, second half for the Michigan Wolverines. Jake did move me up about 5 yards, but I'm still going to stick with my 8-iron. And let's at least get a field goal here. Touchdown would be preferred. See what we can make happen. That's way left. Yep. Okay. Oh, my. Wolverine fans.
Come on, Allen. We need 1 field goal here.
Fat. Damn it. Excuse my French. All right, come on, Allen. Here we go.
Come on, baby. Field goal.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right. Okay, I'm in the clear.
Now we see what the margin of victory will be. So right now it is 25-24. How many shots do you have left?
I think I've got 4. Take a look here. Okay, guys, 25-24. Got 5 shots left. Let's see if we can increase that margin of victory. Short. Dang it.
It's on mine too.
Yeah. All right, 4 more here. Trying to make these count.
You're definitely getting through the ball better today.
Yeah. Chunky. Okay. I think this might be the last one, guys. Dang it. Okay, let me double check that, but I do think that's 10. Nope.
One more.
One more. Look at that. Okay. There we go. I was able to score 1 field goal out of 10 shots, put Michigan ahead, and that's all that matters. So we'll be right back.
All right, guys, and with that, that'll be a wrap on this week's WSBG Predicts series. Ultimately, it shouldn't surprise anybody that Michigan will beat Washington. They are in the top 25, and Washington lost to Rutgers and the Cougars of Washington State. So ultimately, they're kind of a hot mess this year, and who could expect that? None other than this Duck fan.
Yes.
And we're going to revel in that.
Go Ducks.
So go Ducks. As always, the channel has picked Michigan this week, 25-24. And yeah, I'm pretty stoked with that. We have a pretty good shot then to go 4-0. If the machine would have said Washington wins, then I would have been a little bit nervous. But I'm feeling good about that prediction. I'm feeling good about the shots
win-loss
that we took.
For sure.
Yeah, the win-loss. Score, it's going to be a low-scoring game. I don't think either team has a ton of offense. But we'll see. That's why we do this. So next week is a huge college football week. I'll just tell you straight up, we're doing Oregon-Ohio State. If you are partial to a different matchup than Oregon-Ohio State, let us know in the comments, because we are thinking about doing maybe 2 or 3 of these next week, because there are so many juicy matchups. Penn State, USC, Oregon, Michigan State. I believe Texas plays Oklahoma next week. And then Ole Miss plays LSU.
I think so.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I could have that one wrong, but I do know those other matchups are happening. So if you have plans next weekend, cancel them. You're going to be in front of the TV watching college football. So will we. So super excited for that. But thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, click that subscribe button. Let us know who you think is going to win Michigan, Washington in the comments below. And as always, whether you're at Chambers Bay or the Michigan Golf Course, or you're at a tailgate and heading into your favorite game this weekend, or just on the couch, make sure that you keep them straight.